We want peace. Pakistan.
Say no. Say no.
हम लोग यहाँ पे इकट्ठे होने का मकसद ये है कि
the only objective is we want justice for our Kashmiri brothers, we want peace, we want freedom for our Kashmiri brothers.
Assalamu alaikum. We want justice for Kashmir and we want peace, no war.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आज हमारे यहाँ पर जमा होने का मकसद यही है कि हम दुनिया को बता सकें कि जो कश्मीर का मसला है वो पाकिस्तान और इंडिया के बीच तनाज़े का सबसे जो बड़ी वजह है वो कश्मीर है। अगर कश्मीर का मसला हल होता है तो हमारे खत्ते में अमन भी आएगा और लोगों की खुशहाली भी होगी, लोग आसूदा हाल होंगे। जंग कोई मसला नहीं है, जंग बजाते खुद मसला है। जंग के ज़रिए कभी भी कोई मसला हल नहीं हुआ है। जंग और भी ज़्यादा बर्बादी और तबाही और माशी और माशरती मसाइल पैदा कर दिए हैं।
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। हम आज जो है कश्मीरी भाइयों के साथ यकजहती के लिए हैं, तो जो अपने खून से जो अपनी अपने खून से कुर्बानियाँ दे रहे हैं, हम उनके साथ हैं और इंशाअल्लाह ताला हम उनके शाना बशाना खड़े हैं। और ये जो हम अमन के लिए खड़े हैं और
हम इकट्ठे हुए हैं कश्मीर काज के लिए और हम मोदी रिजाइम को ये बताना चाहते हैं कि कश्मीर इंशाअल्लाह ताला अब रुक नहीं सकता और ये काज जो है ये पूरी दुनिया में अब फैल चुकी है और आपका जो चेहरा है वो पूरी दुनिया को नज़र आ चुका है कि आप कितनी ब्रूटैलिटी और वहाँ पे कितना जुल्म कर रहे हैं और 80,000 से ज़्यादा लोगों ने अपनी जानें दी हैं। इंशाल्लाह वो ज़ाया नहीं होने देंगे।
We are here today for the cause of the Kashmir and for the peace. We want the peace in the world. We want the human rights to be protected and also respected. Kashmiri people are suffering for so many years. The UN resolution has been passed, so we are there for the human rights and for the UN resolution implementation, and we don't want any war because.
I'd like to say that there should be efforts made towards, humanity instead of worrying about who we're fighting for. We're fighting for humanity, and that needs to be the common message. So that's what I'd like to say.
I think there's everything regarding war is a bad thing, and I really think that there should be some legislation involved to prevent this thing happening in the future, not just in Pakistan and India, but all around the world.
Thank you. Really, in the end, it's all about the understanding of the reality of the situation. So if people actually knew and understood in the first place, then there wouldn't actually be this kind of situation right now. So what we really need to do from this moment onwards is to educate each and every one of individuals and allow people to really support and come together and really work and really put all of these situations to an end. And this is what we should do from this moment onwards.
मैं आज के इस पुरअमन इज्तिमा के हवाले से एक बात कहना चाहूँगा कि हमारा आज का ये इज्तिमा इंतहाई पुरअमन तरीके के साथ मुनक़द हो रहा है और पूरी दुनिया ने आज से कुछ दिन पहले इंडिया के कुछ लोग भी यहाँ जमा हुए और पूरी दुनिया ने देखा कि उन्होंने किस तरह पाकिस्तानी परचम की तौहीन की, किस तरह उन्होंने पाकिस्तान की तौहीन की। लेकिन आज हमने बतौर पाकिस्तानी आज ये साबित कर दिया है कि हम ना सिर्फ बतौर कौम एक पुरअमन कौम हैं, बल्कि हम सब एज ए इंसान भी एक पुरअमन हैं। और हमने आज का ये पुरअमन इज्तिमा हमारा इस बात का सबूत है कि हम पूरी दुनिया में अमन का पैगाम पहुंचाना चाहते हैं। और कश्मीर के बारे में हम ये कहते हैं कि वो हमारी रगे हयात है। हमें कश्मीर चाहिए क्योंकि ये पूरी दुनिया में ये एक साबित शुदा बात है कि जो भी अक़वाम मुत्तहिदा का चार्टर में ये फ़ैसला हो चुका है कि कश्मीर को आज़ादी मिलेगी, वहाँ पे रेफरेंडम होगा, लेकिन ये इंडिया आज तक उस रेफरेंडम को नहीं करवा पा रहा। हम ये मुतालबा करते हैं कि वो कश्मीरी अवाम को आज़ादी दे और कश्मीर को आज़ाद करे।
And what they can do. Thank you.
So there's the Australian government and the Australian Parliament. So the Australian government, because it's officially part of the United Nations Human Rights Council, it should be taking this issue to the Human Rights Council, getting it onto the agenda, speaking to the other members to win support. So we are giving very clear backing to the United Nations Human Rights Commissioner's report on Kashmir that came out last year. I think it's vital that we really give solid backing to this report, particularly as the Indian government are attacking it. We need to get behind it so it's not just another report that gathers dust. It does provide a pathway to peace and justice for Kashmir. So I think that needs to be a priority for the government. In terms of Parliament, Parliament is made up by people from many different parliaments, from many different parties, and there's the opportunities, and I hope that a number of those politicians will make speeches about this issue, that they can raise it within there is a Foreign Affairs Committee. The questions could be asked there. We have a very wonderful process in the Senate called estimates, where 3 times a year you sit down with the various departments, one of those obviously being the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade. I think it would be very relevant for the politicians to ask direct questions to the Minister and to the key bureaucrats in that department about what are the talks that they're having with their counterparts about it, what are the talks they're having with India about it, ask them about what is India's response. Well, firstly, have you asked the Indian government if they will support the recommendations? If not, why not? How are you exploring this issue? We need to see that there needs to be a process built up here, and I think by the politicians raising questions in Parliament, it will help give attention to this and keep it in the spotlight. I think public opinion is critical here. If you look at many of the progressive issues in the world, and I grew up with the great struggles around apartheid in South Africa and the Vietnam War, and that certainly it was the struggle in those countries that was critical to ending them, but the international solidarity played a key role, and that was recognised both by the Vietnamese leaders, and I remember when Nelson Mandela came to Australia, he paid tribute to the public here, particularly the trade unions, because it's our public voice that puts pressure on the parliamentarians. So the public voice is absolutely vital. I do acknowledge our movement for peace and justice for Kashmir is small at the moment, so I think we need to educate the public. I think what's also very important, because we're a big multicultural country and there's a large Pakistani community, a Kashmiri community and a very large Indian community, and it's harmonious, and we need to keep that harmonious relations. There will be debates, there will be discussions about how we go forward, and I welcome that. But finding a way to work together to raise a strong voice for peace and justice for Kashmir, surely that's what we can unite around.
Can I ask from you, what was the official response of the Australian government on the Indo-Pakistan war? Did they made any comment blaming Pakistan or not? No, I want you. You must have. They did a response, Indo-Pakistan war. So they condemn any country, or they were impartial, or what?
Or did they play any role for the peace or not?
I think, so I'm not a parliamentarian in so I only know what I've read in the paper, and I understand that they didn't blame any government, that they were impartial, and that they give an emphasis on peace. Having said that though, I think that it was still minimalist, and that they need to play a stronger and a more active role engaging with India and Pakistan.
In this weather, especially Honorable former Senator from Green, Lee Rhiannon, she always support us, Pakistan Association, and especially for Kashmir issue. She went to Pakistan last year to see like what's happening there, and we had a Kashmir conference in New South Wales Parliament. She came there as well on behalf of Pakistan Association. We are very, very thankful to you to bring this matter to the right place. Thank you very much. And like everybody said, Pakistan is a very peaceful country, and Pakistan, like Prime Minister Imran Khan said, Pakistan don't want war, we want peace. And I just want to ensure that there is a chance for Indian government now. We got very strong Prime Minister who got this fully supported by Pakistani army and Pakistani public. There is only one chance in his government they can come and discuss with us all the disputed matter, and he is the man you can resolve matter with him. So please, I request, should be no war, and war is not the solution of any dispute. So please come forward, and when we say like we don't want war, that means like we Pakistan got ability to protect himself. We are not fear of anything, but to save war, we don't want war. That means we got ability to protect ourselves. That Imran Khan said, it's easy to start war, but it's not easy to end the war. So please, I just want to say to Indian brothers here, don't escalate everything on social media, and please put pressure on your government. So don't only for election start war with Pakistan. There is a core issue. Kashmir is the main core issue. All three wars start before. So please put pressure on your government so they can stop war, and just put pressure on your government to work for the betterment of Kashmiri people and their...
This is not about Pakistan, this is not about India, this is about people living in peace and harmony. And I know we live in a very geopolitical world where there's a lot of internal forces and external forces where we don't really bring these issues. But I think that Australia, from my perspective,
that we should live with the peace around the world, and we should give on the dispute of Kashmir. It affects